Okay,
Uh,
awesome. Well, Tom, thank you so much for taking some time this morning. I would love to hear from the Grandmaster of Software Quality, who's been writing about this for 50 plus years, a little bit more about how is it that organizations talk themselves out of really pursuing quality in that comprehensive way that your methods do. Can you just talk about, how do we, where do companies go wrong? Why do they stop focusing on quality, that kind of stuff?
okay. The first giveaway is in the word you used, quality in singular.
Mm,
By that, most people actually mean bug frequency or something similar, breakdowns. Now, that's only one of very many interesting qualities. I could mention security, which is not that. I could mention usability, which is not that. I could go on and on, a pretty long list of essential qualities of IT systems. So the first thing we've got to do is recognize the key word is the qualities, plural. Okay.
got it.
I'll
Got it.
refer you to a paper I've written called Multi, which enjoins people to not think in the simplistic singular, which is very tempting for humans, but to deal with the multiplicity of different critical qualities. The next is virtually nobody has in IT and management have learned at university or as children or something like that how to articulate the qualities they want. So we can all say we need a more secure system, but how many people know how to define it? And how many
Mm.
people know that maybe 10 different kinds of security would be interesting?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I refer you to my book on cyber security, free book, which goes into depth this. I mean, just ask AI for 10
Mm,
different ways to quantify critical security for your system, and you will get those options.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
They don't even understand the simple concept of a scale of measure.
mm.
At one level, we all know this, miles per hour or bits per second or something like that. But the moment we come to qualities, we back off and we say it's soft, it's difficult to quantify, or it's difficult to measure. Another stupid excuse by the ignorant. It is not difficult to quantify. Ask AI. It is not
Mm.
difficult to measure. Ask AI. That sounds like that's putting you out of a job, isn't it? Hmm. Well,
Mm.
if you can't even be bothered to ask it, it will put you out of a job because it knows and you don't. Okay.
Yep,
So
yep.
all critical qualities can be articulated quantitatively. That means you can
Mm,
set a requirement or objective or goal or whatever you want to call it. Now, that means you can then design or architecture towards that goal, find ways
mm,
of getting there. And people are very, very weak in this idea of design towards a goal.
mm,
Uh, Many cultures, such as, say, an agile culture in IT, have eliminated the notion of design or architecture as some kind of a big bang waterfall stuff, and designs will magically emerge from a coder. And that's just not true, never been true. And if you eliminate design, well, you aren't going to get a design for the quality, and you're not going to reach those quality levels. And you're going to wonder why everybody's complaining about the hackers getting in and holding you to
mm.
ransom. And you never even tried with articulating that this should not happen, or it should happen far less frequently.
Hmm. So it sounds like it's a combination of inertia, effort, management sometimes not even having clarity, and just overall a very oversimplified notion of quality that reduces it to one or two things when in fact it's a much more of a multiplicity. So you need creativity, you need courage, you need internal alignment for these quality notions to spread, is what it sounds like.
That sounds good to me. Let me try another angle.
Please.
We are not taught how to deal with this. Go to
Mm,
your computer science courses, go to your management courses, take a look. Where is this quantification of quality?
mm,
The managers have a thing in balanced scorecard where they deal with non-financial requirements, but they do it so badly that they put their
Yeah.
name in there, but they don't, and they don't actually quantify the qualities. It's quite
Mm,
amazing cop out. They still quantify all the financial stuff, but they still
mm,
resist quantification because it's not on their agenda. The professors have, I mean, the professor should have been fired 50 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. They're
yeah.
useless.
Yeah. 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 Good. Okay. Thank you for that. That was really the one question I wanted to just get a snippet of, so I'm going to turn the recording off.